In our last session, we shifted the focus back to the group still stranded back traveling the environs of Akaum up a volcanic slope. Chandra, Moment, Verity, and Sony, and Arya, of course. There was some conversation between Mormon and Verity about gods and patrons and firebirds and stranger things, all in the vampire's lengthy sentences. Chandra had some theories about why anyone was acting weird, but she was not very keen on sharing with Sony in turn, who seems to be very hands-on and touchy. And as they proceeded forward to make the best of their remaining sunlight, they encountered a solid wall of ash, smoke, and cinder further ahead, as well as three members of the Doom Guards, the Factol Pentar herself, Mirko Mudhoof, the very loud fan of entropy, and strangely enough, Nark. Nark wasn't appearing to limp or such, so there was some confusion as to how he might have gotten here so quickly ahead of the group. However, before that question was able to be answered, the group found themselves confronting Vanifer. Vanifer is no less than the cult master of the eternal flame herself. Not in the flesh, but in ash, manifesting through the wall of smoke and cinders. Apparently, the Doom Guards do not want to be stopped on whatever intentions and journeys they are on, and Venifer was in turn displeased at having her operations disrupted after what seemed like a steady start. Venifer proposed that the newly arriving party deal with them or at least stall them for 24 hours as a peaceful solution to letting them finish their business first. However, between Sony's constant irritation, Moment's words, and Verity deciding not to let her friends down, they ended up fighting against the cult of the Eternal Flame after bringing down a portion of the wall and facing a matter of fiery creatures, including elemental myrmidons, Ifriti, and something truly massive and primal. After the battle was resolved, the party wondered what this boded, as their choice was made for now in allegiances. And this is where the session begins for today, shifting back to the fellows in Alpha Town, who have just concluded businesses with Rats with Burks chasing off on his own, and Alara, Nerif, and Rosa regrouping back at the compass point. So, guys, what do you do?
Wait, we regroup back in the compass point? Did we do that?
Burks is
Yes.
I mean like you all were doing your own things after that.
Okay, because last I remembered that we were consoling the lady.
Okay, you can do whatever you want around, but there's no sign of Burks at the moment.
Yes.
How much time has passed?
I still have my hunter's mark on that rat fellow, right?
Yes.
Right. So I have.
I'll put music on Roll20, and yes. What about your hunter's mark?
Right. So I don't actually know where he is, but I get advantage on tracking him. Isn't that right?
Yes. You know it went down the floorboards.
Yes, I'm going to track him. Is it possible for me to track him?
You
because
can hack open the floorboards. You can try and hack open the floorboards, hack open the tunnel, and like follow the tracks and continue hacking.
Oh no! Okay, I'm gonna tell Alara that like.
I also have locate creature.
You have it prepared.
Yes. I don't have locate object. Because it's a level 4. It's a level 4, and I didn't have that blank. Yeah, that and Death Ward for some reason.
And we're gonna go with Alara.
Oh my god, crunch.
Kang, your internet's terrible. Fix it.
Oh no. Sorry, my signal is bad. Is that okay now?
Yes.
Okay.
Okay. Yeah, so like Nerif is coming along, right? And Verity as well.
I think Nerif is helping dry stuff.
Yeah,
I mean, Nerif can be done with that.
Okay, so when we
Alright.
finish, I'll go back to the compass point.
Okay.
Alright. So it's just the three of us and the little rat in the cave.
Yes.
Mm.
It's
Gonna be
very
covered in-
smelly.
Hmm.
Do I want to use my last sending? Oh, but he's not here.
Yeah.
She looks around. So, can you find the rat or not? She's looking at
I'm
Rosa.
afraid I might. Well, I can look. I can try to trace it back, but I'm afraid I might need to open up for that.
At this point, I don't think she would take too kindly to that.
I don't think so too. She's lost too much.
Hmm. I can find bugs, since I didn't see whatever else you were fighting. Only that one, and I point to the rat in the bell jar.
Mm-mm. Well, I suppose
it
that
has
is.
the audacity to be sleeping right now.
I suppose that will be best. He is looking out. He is looking for that fellow after all.
Alright. Well, the only thing I can think of is to look for bugs.
We do know that the other rat has a place in town.
That is true.
How about we look for Bert first? I think by then we would be relatively close enough that thing can guide us to wherever it's intended to go.
Also, again, I'm worried about bugs. It does have a penchant for getting into trouble.
Indeed. We should proceed.
I'm going to. How long does it last, though?
It's concentration for up to an hour.
Okay.
Well, it's a weird spell that can't locate a creature of running water at least 10 feet wide, blocks a direct path between you and what a weird spell. It's a vampire.
Oh no, there's a stream.
There's a stream.
It's a vampire spell.
I can locate bugs, but it will last for an hour and only to 1,000 feet.
That should be enough time. Let's hope we find him before
I will
he is
cast.
dealt with.
I will cast. You see me sort of space out for a while thinking about Burks, and you see like a nose twitch because it's Burks. Technically, he's a Gerblin. And then I cast Locate Creature.
You're locating a specific creature known to you, or the nearest creature of a specific
known to
type?
me, specifically Burks.
Okay. Right. So, you detect a signal of Burks coming from one of the ground floor rooms in the compass point.
I recoil a bit and I'm like, oh, what? I follow that room. Everybody quiet? Apparently it's in here. And
right.
I go to the room.
Okay. Well, the door's locked.
I point to the locked door. And who has door unlocking abilities?
There are a few people moving around the compass point at the moment, mostly in the lounge area. But there isn't exactly much cover from where you're standing at the door entrance to the lounge.
Can I hear anything from inside?
No.
No.
You don't hear anything from the inside.
Okay, who's with me? Rosa, Nerif. That's it, right?
Yeah.
I suppose knocking would be appropriate.
I knock on the door.
No response.
Can I stick my ear on the door?
Sure. You still don't hear anything from the inside. It's quite a solid door and quite thick, just like the ones at your room.
Hang on. I'm going to Sashir. Stay here. I'm going to see if we can open this door. And
Yes?
go to Sashir. It seems that you remember
Getting late, isn't it?
a little bit. Burks, our little guide, has found himself in that room for some reason, and he's not.
Sakshi just stiffens up looking at you immediately. Could you say that again?
He's in that room and he's not responding.
Would you mind telling me why he's in a room that doesn't belong to him?
I am not sure. You see...
You are aware that, well, that's not something that we like entertaining.
No, of course not. He got kidnapped. And I've been looking for him for the past 20 minutes. We were at... What's...
You're telling me a guy got kidnapped?
Yes? I'm assuming that doesn't happen
Alara, make a
often.
persuasion check.
Persuasion check. What is my persuasion? Not much. 14! You're telling me that guides don't get kidnapped often, I'm assuming?
Well, they wouldn't make very good guides otherwise.
Considering... I don't know what a good guide is anymore.
I'll look into this matter and I'll get back to you tomorrow morning. Is that alright?
I'm not sure he has that amount of time. I'll try and contact him to see if he responds.
That would be better. I don't like opening people's doors.
And I don't like having dead guides. And if this happened in your establishment, who knows
Okay,
what
see
people
Sasha
would
is
say.
getting unhappy with you visibly.
Yeah, it doesn't matter. You can be unhappy all you want, but that's one of my people in there. And I don't know how he got there and why he disappeared. But I have a tracker on him now.
You have a tracker?
Yeah, how do you think I found him?
Do you have a tracker on all of yours?
I can.
He looks to the others. Nerif and Sony. No, Nerif and Rosa. What's going on here? Could you weigh in as well?
I approach from the door, because I think I would have been waiting by the door. Well, we encountered this rat person who turned into a rat and escaped into the rat tunnels.
Okay, so this is one of those stories.
Yes, it's better if you take what you've already been told. It doesn't get any less weird.
He looks at Alara and says, try contacting your friend first. Let's not jump to any conclusions, yeah?
So I make sure I memorize. Has there been any movement since? From the detect, the locate creature?
No.
I get rid of locate creature and I do ascending.
Ascending doesn't require
Ascending
concentration.
doesn't
Oh,
concentrate.
okay, then I just do ascending. And then I go, Books? If you can reply to this, we think we have found your location. And that's all I say.
There's no response.
I look at Sashir. There's no response. He responded about... When was the last time we spoke to him, technically?
Since you left the liaison office.
Yeah,
Like
it was probably like an hour ago.
an hour ago. The last time we spoke to him was an hour ago. And I cannot contact him anymore.
I'm going to have to request that you all stay here at the counter.
You have my word?
Whatever is at the room is no business of yours to see. I'll let you know if there's something out of the ordinary.
Alright. And then we stand at the counter.
Yeah. Sache goes around the side, goes round into the corridor of rooms. You hear him knocking and calling out. And after there's no response, there's a sound of a door opening and closing. Then a bit of time, and then he comes back out again, scratching his head and looking at you all. So, the fellow in that room there is one of those rat catchers, as far as I can tell. I'm not sure why he has rats in cages.
Rats in cages?
I don't see any goblin, though.
The ping is still there, right? Technically?
One of those rats could be Burks.
DM, I'm gonna ask, like, I raise up my cage and say, do they look like this rat?
He leans a bit closer and things like, oh well, I'm not a rat expert, but that one doesn't look like it will last very long here. Doesn't look like it breathes fire. Ugh, smells horrible. Doesn't look like it breathes fire or anything. The ones in the room seem more or less like local rats.
I see. Alright, so I put it back down.
Well,
What do you guys think?
Also, I'll say to those with high passive perceptions, like the door opens and closes and you get a whiff of sulfur.
Okay, sulfur would usually be like gunpowder kind of thingy?
No. That's saltpeter and other things. Sulfur is like hot springs, that kind of thing, volcanoes.
Oh, okay,
it smells like rotten eggs.
Rotting, burning.
Rotten egg.
Okay, rotten egg. Okay.
The slight smell, she's like, it smells terrible in there. Sorry, from all the way over here I can smell it, and I put my hand on my nose. It smells like rotten eggs.
Sasha shrugs a bit, saying, well, so there's only so much sulfur, so maybe he's testing how well they work with the rats. I do wish he had told me, though. This isn't a laboratory.
No, I assume that would also be dangerous for your other patrons, considering.
I don't think it's dangerous, but it's sure. Ugh, horrible smell. Tell you what, just. He points at Alara and says, I'll give you one look in the room. That's all I'm affording you.
That would be enough. Thank you so much. If you need any compensation, I'm prepared to give it.
He might ask questions, and I'm going to have to answer them honestly, but as long as you don't step a foot into it or take anything, that should be fine.
Noted. I will point to you the location of my ping.
Okay.
She's still holding her nose.
Wait, DM, the room is on the ground floor, right?
Yes.
Before I leave, I look at Nerif and Rosa. Make sure you keep an eye on the rest of the patrons to see if anybody takes an interest in me going into this particular room.
You don't need us to go there with you?
It should be okay.
Is the room like upstairs or on the ground floor?
Ground floor.
Ground floor.
Okay.
So yeah, I'm gonna turn around and just like keep a casual watch on the crowd.
I go with Sashir to where he tells me.
I'll probably stand in the hallway so that I can see Alara.
Cool.
All right. So Alara's the only one allowed to get a view into the room.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
So you're holding your nose, Alara. You look in, and you see a surprisingly neat, ignoring the sulfur smell. It seems like a surprisingly neat room. Uh, the bed looks like you could bounce a coin off it. A desk to the side, neatly arranged, no loose papers hanging around, writing implements. There's crates and barrels of what you presume to be sulfur from the overpowering smell coming out. And on the other side of the room, on the far end on the room away from the sulfur, appear to be stacked cages and cages of local rats.
Are they alive?
Yes. Well, most of them do seem to be alive. Some seem to be dead in the cages. And they're local rats, as in you recognize like the sort of fiery crimson fur and colorations. Quite a few of them have like a little noose around their mouth.
To stop them from breathing fire.
Yeah,
I make a note
apparently.
of that.
And there also seems to be a little alchemical bench on the side, but it currently has no tools on it. If there were experiments conducted here, you're not sure what they were. And let's see, locate object is a. Why does she have this thing prepared all the time? I have no idea.
It was accidentally there.
Anyway.
And Death Ward too. Should have
Yeah.
Death Warded him.
Anyway, one of the cages, one of the local rats seems to, that's unconscious, seems to ping to your locate creature.
I point to the unconscious one and then I go, that's him. He has a habit of turning into creatures, and that passed out one is him.
Oh. Make a persuasion check here.
Oh no, where's my... Oh, 18! Okay, it didn't go.
Such a size. This doesn't quite sit right with me, but are you able to leave some kind of a compensation first?
Yes. What would
Alright.
you need it to be?
Let's see. Okay, DM to players, what was the bounty per rat again?
I cannot remember. What was...
Verity, do you remember?
I only know 50 gold in total for 100 of the 50 of the cranium rats.
Okay.
Normal rats, no.
Sounds about right.
No rat, not normal rats. Don't pay for normal rats. Only cranium rats. I don't know about normal rats.
Okay, so it says 20 gold rat bounty for the first person to bring in 50 cranium rats. Okay.
Yep. I'm not sure about normal rats. I didn't pay for it.
Okay. Well, I certainly hope no one's trying to pay normal rats as whatever the new things are, but a 5 gold deposit should do it.
I give 5 gold.
Alright.
5 gold is so expensive
I
for
know.
a rat.
We're trying to save Berks.
Right. Sacha goes in and opens the cage, takes the rat and passes it to you and puts the 5 gold there with a little explanatory note.
Bonk the rat and turn it back into Burks.
Yep. I am going to take the rat out. Are we visible to the outside? Because that would be kind of weird.
Yeah, you are visible, but then it's Sasha, so people assume he has it handled.
Okay, so I'm going to put the passed out rat on the ground, and then I'm going to cast Healing Word. At level 1. 9 healing.
Okay. Nothing happens. Well, the rat seems to be breathing, but it's not getting up.
Whatever this is, whatever happened here. Like, it's definitely pinging on that, right? That's Burks.
Yes.
Okay. I carry it, and then I go to...
I think they change back into people when their HP drops to 0, so just stomp on it.
Are you sure?
I do that.
You know what? You know what? I just realized. Probably should have brought like the rat, work it out, and like sort of like show it the room. Like do you know this place?
Tachi like has closed and locked the door
Yep.
after
Oh no! I just said that. Probably should have shown the rat the place.
That's okay. The rat's napping.
Rose is gonna say that to you. It's like, probably should have shown the rat the place. See if he recognizes it.
I don't really trust that one still. It might run away.
Alright. Well, it's still sleeping anyway.
So I have a rat in my hand, and I'm putting it...
Oh,
The
is
rat
that bird?
collection has increased to 2.
Well, now we have
Do you want to put him in with the other one?
Of course not. This is passed out. It might eat it.
Oh, wow.
I find a table to sit at to try and figure out what to do with this rat. And then I sit down and I order a beer and ale.
Okay. That's 2 silver pieces for like a round of drinks and stuff for the rest for you guys.
Yep.
And some food. So, rat is on the table.
Well, what do we do with him?
We should get our guide back, Nerve says.
Okay. You said that this will turn back into bugs if we kill it, right?
Indeed.
Player to DM. If I were to twist its neck, and then if nothing happens, can I healing word it? Do I know if that would work?
I can't answer that question.
Just stab it with a knife.
Okay. I will stab it with a knife discreetly. So I'll put it in my hand. No, but there's no weapons
There's
in.
no way to be very discreet about this.
Or just put it on the floor and then step on it. Like...
Oh yeah, that works. Okay, she puts it on the floor and she's like, I'm sorry, Box. And then she goes squish. Lower half, so then he'll just be paralyzed face down.
Oh my god. It's like, I don't know if I wake him up or not.
Well, the rat stops moving.
It doesn't change?
It doesn't seem to change.
That usually works.
Hmm.
You're sure this one is Burks?
Yeah, it's pinging bugs.
Do I know what's wrong with it? I examine the rat.
Arcana check?
Give me either medicine or investigation.
Sure.
I'm gonna healing word it again so it wakes up.
It starts breathing again. Oh wait, I mean roll your healing word thing.
I don't have many spells left. 6.
It starts breathing again. Okay, narrative investigation.
I put it back on the table.
Well, but obviously your investigation reveals that the rat has been stepped on, which is not very healthy for rats in general.
Yeah.
That's about all you can tell at the moment.
Well, if this is Burks, we have to bring it with us. We should return to the others.
Yeah.
They will require our assistance.
I put Burks, Rat Burks, and I gave it to Rosa. I'm like, you take this.
Okay.
One goblin from another table looks at you all, goes like, "Are you gonna finish that?"
No, it's okay. We're keeping it.
We're saving it.
I look at the goblin. Do you know Burks?
Oh yeah, he's a regular around here.
Yeah. How long have you known him? Do you come from the
Well,
circles?
not sure you still remember. Well, I'm one of the Gurgle brothers.
Mhm.
Yeah.
When he
Oh,
did the
you're a guy.
recognition from you, says, "Oh
You're
yeah,
a fellow guy.
we're guides, sort of, on and off. Not the best season now."
Mm, this rat might be him, but I'm not sure why he's not turning back into him.
I'm pretty sure that's a rat that you just put on the floor and stepped on and took it back up. But if you're not finishing it, right, let us know. Yeah, don't waste a good rat.
Definitely. We're definitely going to finish it somewhere else. It's like a test.
We're
Right.
keeping it until Grix appears.
Thank you. I didn't get your name. Sorry.
Just a moment. Okay, I have to get back to you with that goblin's name because I have them written down somewhere, but I kind of didn't expect them to still be alive at this point. But yeah, go on.
Thank you, I guess. And then we go back to the room.
Yep. And then we
Okay,
commence teleportation device.
right. So
As we're going back, I'll ask Alara and Rosa, are we concerned with the machinations of this rat king?
Well, whatever it is.
Verily, it is quite troubling. But hang on, DM. DM, what time is it?
Yeah.
Outside? What time is it currently?
it's late.
It's very
It's
dark.
late.
Come in? Oh, late
It's late.
evening. Alright. Nerd,
Like, it's
what did Nerd say?
past sundown already.
What do
Oh.
we do with the other one?
I
Guess we
think
keep it with
I
us.
would like to keep it for a little while longer.
I agree.
He's our only lead right now.
Keep it with us.
Yeah, I guess it's going adventuring with us now.
For a while. I can't really talk to it. I mean, it waste spell slots, but I could manage a little conversation.
Okay, I got the goblin's name. This one is Gonka.
Gonkar.
Tonka.
Tonka.
2 R's.
Gonka.
Okay.
His
Of
his
the-
brothers are
Bonka and Donka.
yeah.
What was it? The something brothers?
His other brothers are these three names.
Oh.
Torque. As a group. I forgot their name.
The Gurgle brothers.
Gurgle. Okay. Pleasure to meet you, Gonka.
Although I think Gurgle is very unfortunate as a name already as it is.
Gurgle.
They should be Murlocs.
Gurgle.
Gurgle is a certain noise that some people make when certain things happen to them. So it's
Ah.
not a family name. Okay. So, what are your plans now? You're telling all of you head back to Verity.
Indeed. With the rats in tow.
Right. You pop back to Verity's group, and Verity, would you like to describe to them what they see?
Well, first thing you see coming in back is a warrior who is happily swinging his axe.
Well, not swinging at the moment, like sort of resting down, you know.
Well, I
resting.
thought he would be more energetic, but it's okay, he's resting, I suppose.
And in
and then-
Merkel, when he goes to sleep, it's like he's like the hateful guy that goes to sleep in 5 seconds after keeping everyone up for like however long.
He's one of those.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go. Snore.
Okay. So I'll say that to everyone, like you all arrive out of the blissful environment and quiet environment of Factol and straight back into volcanic territory and ash and soot and clouds and like dense layers of it just everywhere around. It's like walking in snow that's grey and clingy and fine. You all find that a camp has been made. There's a woman, a stern-looking woman that's not regarding anyone in particular at the moment. And there's a 4-legged creature that Nerif is more familiar with than probably the others. And there is someone you left behind in the bridge who was last seen punting Burks over.
Can I see if he has a limp? Or is he just sitting down?
He's sitting down in a meditative position at the moment.
I come in and I say, new friends? Also, it's nice seeing you here and with completely relaxed.
Lydia, welcome back. Yes, we've met the Doomguards. This is Mirko, Doomguard Mirko, and this is Factol, the Factor of Doomguard, Factor Penta, and this is Doomguard Nark.
Mm-hmm.
Nark just remains where he is as there's the Factol, but Mirko's eyes snap open and goes like, "Friends!"
Hello, it's...
Oh wait,
Hello.
damn, this is the first time we are seeing Narc, right? I mean, the second time we're seeing Narc, but the first time for the group.
Yeah, I mentioned that. I was like, okay, I'm good to see you here.
Fellow seekers of entropy, welcome. And he goes over to give Alara a hug.
I pat his back gingerly. I'm like, hello.
Ahi seems a bit like, do you mind? She doesn't really normally do hugs, but I suppose that's
Awkward. Awkward, like, oh, okay.
And Mirko goes over to Rosa as well. Hello there, little one.
Pat.
Rosa, do you do anything as it's galloping towards you? And I'm
I dodge out.
Okay, Rosa dodges the hug. Oh, she's very fast. How are the rest of you?
Everybody gets hugs.
Yes, where is Brooks?
Apparently this. It won't wake up though.
Verity looks at the rat.
Can you do something about this?
The were-rat that captured him was an alchemist.
I see. So...
Wait, did you say Burks?
Yeah. Can you... Is it correct?
We had a small encounter with a few people that I suspect were from Sigil. They did not seem local.
Oh,
I described the events to Verity.
the were-rats.
To cut a story short, do you all TLDR each other?
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah.
And then we show him the other rat that's sleeping in Burks.
We're not hiding anything.
So like our side also, we fought like big elementals and stuff. And we met this lady called Venifer, who is the leader of the cult of Eternal Flames.
Did you have that dagger with her?
Well, according to her, the organization.
Yeah, the Order of the Eternal Flame.
Did you have that dagger with her?
What dagger?
Oh, I suppose not. Never mind.
Right here, huh?
Well, darling, when we first encountered her, she was an image, not actually a person was there.
Oh yeah, she was in
Technically
like
speaking.
an ash wall or something.
By the way, since it's convenient, I'll just treat this as the campfire, like the
Okay.
light thing.
Sure.
You can put yourselves as you want. Like Chandra is really hesitant about being anywhere near this campfire and people. She's gonna stay at the periphery there. Moment, how about you? Yeah.
Where are you,
Hello?
Moment?
Moment?
Yes? Oh, sorry.
Put Token.
Chandra moves.
Why is move from where I'm standing?
Anyway, could you
Yeah.
do something about Burks, Verity?
Can Verity take a look?
Yeah.
That's the rat. I drew it.
Okay. You can make either
Yes.
investigation or medicine check.
Both of that is terrible, but I guess investigation is better.
Look, Verity managed to net 20 on stealth checks before, so we know things can happen.
You can do it.
Come on. No.
Um,
I tried.
Hmm.
Verity, look at it.
Mirko looks over Verity's shoulder. What's that? It's a rat!
It's supposed to be one of our guides, but he turned into a rat and you mentioned he can't
The
turn
ones
back.
here are extra crispy.
No. He's supposed to be our guide, so let's not do anything bad.
Oh, how does it work? You put it on the ground and it leads you?
He will turn back to a goblin.
It's supposed to be a goblin.
Anyway, I explained that
A rat can turn into a goblin.
The other way around.
A goblin can turn into a rat.
Yeah.
He was a goblin that turned into a rat. He turned into many things. He turns into owls and birds and snakes and
That's new. What kind of parents does it do?
I'm not sure. Nerif, do you know if this is cursed or like magic stuff or what's ailing him? Can you detect any magic or
The
something?
fellow that he was tracking was an alchemist of sort, so perhaps he's been put to sleep or something similar.
Oh, so if he wakes up, he should turn back to a goblin?
I assume. But at the same time, we tried turning him back with more violent means. It has not worked.
Do you use enough of it?
Pardon?
What was that, Mirko?
Do you use enough of it?
Plenty.
Try harder.
Plenty of violence.
Let me try something, alright? I'm just gonna try something.
Sure.
DM, whenever Mirko comes close, because the rat is with whom now?
It's on the floor.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Okay, go on.
Verity is going to cast Remove Curse on Burks. He's gonna try anyway. Use
You have that prepared?
Yeah. Yes, daylight and remove curse and protection from energy.
Suddenly daylight. Whoa.
Daylight best spell.
Okay.
To be fair, we are in a lava environment, so unless we're in a cave, then daylight is useful.
Verity, you do your remove curse and you get back a goblin.
He
Times
pets.
1.
It works. That's so good.
And then he's happy. He's like,
alright guys, Bruce is back.
I nod. I'm assuming
Oh.
out of character. I'm assuming he's still sort of kind of out, because Kib's not here.
It seems like he was under some spell or some sort. I wonder. You mentioned the alchemist. Is that the were-rat?
Indeed.
Yeah.
Should we apprehend him for doing such a thing on Burks?
Well, right now we don't know where he is, and even getting him out of that room took a bit of finesse with Sasha.
You mentioned something about the rat king of sorts.
Yeah.
Maybe we should go back and find out about this rat king.
Oh, we actually have another were-rat, and then I point to the little cage.
Yes, we've explained that.
Yeah.
Alright. So he can find his friend.
He should be able to.
I see.
It's quite smelly.
I asked Nair if he can press the dig. It smells like flowers.
I don't believe he would appreciate that.
But the precipitation works for non-living material. Usually you do that for people's clothes.
Oh, can we make the cage smell like flowers? Like put a bit of vanilla flavoring on your fart.
Febreze.
Okay, it's like vanilla scented fart.
Yep, pretty much. This is the toilet. This is the toilet.
The scent of a toilet.
I don't do that. That will agitate the rat.
So Verity will explain the situation that we are facing right now.
Yeah.
Yes. What's the sitch?
Whenever did say something about giving them 24 hours before something is going to happen. So we're actually on a timer to, I don't know, check out what's the ritual she's doing. She was stopping us from advancing forward. I'm
I
just
see.
wary
So
to know.
Did she ask us? Did she say she would let us through in 24 hours?
Yes.
Wait, did you negotiate with the terrorists?
No,
I
you
asked
negotiated
them.
with an ash cloud.
Yeah, we talked to this ash wall, and her image is projected on the ash wall.
But she's part of the cultist, right?
She is the leader of the Order of the Eternal Flames.
Apparently, darling, they do not like the word cult.
Understandable.
Nobody
We're not
likes to be
sure.
called a cult.
We're not sure what
True.
they are trying to do, but it doesn't sit well with me. 24 hours. A lot can happen.
Do you think we
Exactly.
should go
Don't like
investigate
the sound of
instead?
that.
Are you implying we should go and stop them?
Yes. Or at least find out what they are doing to see if there is any danger to
No.
anyone.
How long ago was this?
How long ago, DM?
1 hour ago, I'll just assume.
Okay. Right here.
Oh,
That's 1 hour ago.
An hour ago?
We saw came after we faced those monstrous fire creatures.
I'm gonna tell Alara. Rose is gonna say, I don't think we have 24 hours.
I highly doubt it as well. Personally, I would like to go figure out what they're doing.
I'd like to deal with it within 12.
You mean the Rat the cult?
Pretty much figure out what the cult is doing. But I look at everyone and I go, considering how everyone looks, I don't think we're in any position to do that right now. Perhaps after a rest?
Alright, what
A
about the
long
rat
one?
problem?
Well, he's sort of back to normal. Rat problem, I think Alpha Town can handle itself for the moment. I feel like this is more pressing.
What about the rat that you have in the jar?
Is it still sleeping or is it panicking now because it's so hot?
Which one?
He's,
The were-rat.
Well,
he's been
nothing has
cooperative
changed.
so far.
Seems he's still asleep.
Mm-hmm.
So we'll be letting him travel with us then.
Unless you wish to set him free. Or put him down.
Well, if he can track the other rats.
Well, we could open the cage now and have a conversation with him. Since we're not in the city, so there's... Where is he going to run? And I point out to everything on fire.
Well, he seems to be asleep, so I think we should have a rest and maybe he'll be in better condition to talk tomorrow.
Perhaps. I'm in agreement.
I think everyone is kind of tired. We can rest for tonight and figure out what we want to do tomorrow.
I set up my bedroll.
Mm-hmm.
What do the Doom Gods intend to do? I ask Mirko, since he is with us.
Well, boss lady, that's what the boss lady does best, and we follow along.
I see.
Oh, I
Track
also...
dramatic pose.
Dramatic pose. I also
Yes.
say quite loudly so that the narc guy can hear as well. So we actually met him crossing the bridge way back there. I'm surprised he made himself over here. How's the leg?
Are you talking to Narc?
Asking the Doom Guards in
Merkel,
general.
right? You're asking Merkel.
Yeah, but loud enough for them to hear.
I think assuming that Moment also hears it because she's loud enough.
Yeah, everyone hears it.
Yep.
Merkel?
I walk
Wow,
towards her.
this place sure is strange.
What do you mean?
I tap the shoulder of Alara. I was like, apparently, darling, his leg is fine,
Huh.
and he had no, well, sort of memory of encountering us in that area.
Are there two of him by any chance, Marco?
Nar! 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 And starts opening his eyes and like can see the tranquility brokenness. What? Do you have a twin brother? No, Mirko, those are mirrors. You always break them.
Makes sense.
And he closes his eyes and goes back to meditation again.
Verity was saying, I have a suspicion it might be another individual trying to impersonate Nark, but why would anyone do that? He behaves just like Nark, I think.
It's exactly the same.
How many did you travel with, Marco, when you first began your journey?
Oh. He smiles, looking around. Like, well, there were more of us. Let's see. One, he lifts one whole hoof.
Mm-hmm.
2,
There's
3,
another hoof.
and he falls over after the whoop. Oh, right, shouldn't do that.
Alara crouches
More
and
than 4.
is very
Yes,
amused by this.
Usually we use these, and then I like wave my fingers.
Alara helps point to his version, his hands. Like,
Oh, he lifts the axe up. 5, 6. Oh, I don't know what comes after this.
So, were there any one of you who actually likes using illusion or spells of the sort?
Like mirrors?
Like magic.
Like making things that are not there.
You find yourself trying to explain magic to a barbarian.
Oh.
Yes.
I'm watching this
That's
happen.
right. Like glowy things and changing into people.
Oh, yes. Points at Sony.
And yes, and trying to change to another person who.
Points at Sony again.
Yes. So no one. Okay. Were there any survivors or people left behind when you were traveling onward? Not dead, but left behind because of injury.
Huh? This concept.
You said there were more of you. Where are they?
Yes. Well, some went their own ways, and some fell off, and we're sure they're in a better place now.
See, this is disturbing.
I am lying on my bedroll.
Yeah, I also
See.
set up the bedroll.
I just find it's quite strange that we met Nark. Not Nark, but
Nah, are you sure you don't have a twin brother?
With a broken leg?
At this point, Nak just like stands up and walks over to you all, like, and there's probably some appropriate music for this somewhere.
Oh no.
It's the JoJo meme, the one that he goes to Dio, like, you dare approach me.
Yeah, you can play that theme for yourself.
I don't know about that, but okay. Anyway, oh yeah, so he comes towards us.
You want to say something to my face? Let's hear it.
Yeah, we
Alright.
saw you at the bridge with broken legs.
we were quite angry when Brooks tried to heal your leg. And you.
What bridge?
The bridge.
On the way here, there was a bridge to cross the lava.
I asked Narif if he can put up a silent image
I have minor illusion.
of Minor Illusion, the free one.
I do that. We
Yes.
a small rendering of the bridge.
Yeah, Rose is gonna say to him, if we're gonna be working together, well, I assume you guys are allies. It is pretty worrying to know that someone else might be looking like you. I think you should take this pretty seriously and try to work with us to figure it out.
Why would I be left behind?
That's what we want to know.
Exactly. So we want to know what is it that we found.
You weren't
Because-
seeing things? This place is a very strange place.
Whatever it is, it knows enough about you to look like you and tell us about you, because we've never met you before.
Mm-hmm.
It behaves just like you, and it was talking about Factol as well. Whoever that is.
At this point, there's a momentary pause and Sayo speaks up for the first time in a long while. Uh, Nark, whoever you are, this is not gonna work. Verity, a word with you somewhere.
All right. Where?
Just somewhere off here.
All right.
Sayo takes Verity over, like, to one of the,
Far away. This time we know. Not to get hurt.
Yeah.
Scratch head.
Okay. So Sayo tells Verity in a low tone, I really hope this isn't what I think it might be.
What is it?
Remember the prison break in Sigil?
Yes.
One of the escapees was something confidential that I barely had any details about. Only that it's supposedly a shapeshifter, shape changer of one of the highest tiers.
Oh. Wait.
I don't really remember the case files on that one.
Is that shape changer dangerous? Malicious? What did it do?
Verity, do a history check.
Oh god.
Right.
Okay, that's okay.
So, I see you remember about the same as I do. I don't know how much of it is rumor or true. I remember at one point in Sigil, people were wondering about the sensates, about what they were doing, what they might be, what they hoped to get out of this. And then, somewhere during that time, some creature appeared, some person maybe even, if it dares call itself such. I think the Factol of the sensates might have called it in or somehow made contact with it and invited it.
Into Sigil?
Yes.
Okay.
I'm not sure how. But it was practically the perfect sensate. It could walk among anyone's shoes.
So why was it captured in the prison?
Well, for obvious reasons, the governors considered it to have broken the law by impersonation. The Harmonium looked into the case and determined that there was no malevolent intent, however law-breaking it might be. And from outside the Mercy Killers, we determined that it had not in fact used the impersonation for any personal gain. So with a vote of 2-1, we decided to keep it in prison.
Wait, but if it has no malevolent intention, why was it kept in prison?
Because even if it doesn't have a malevolent intention, what would stop it from pretending to be a Factol one day or an anarchist in the next or such? You see, when it takes on a form, all that we could tell is it seemed to believe that it was that identity.
Oh. But it hasn't changed into any of the Factors or important people before, didn't it?
We didn't dare to try and see how far it could replicate. If it can replicate abilities, that would be very bad.
Well, we did see it do something to Berks while on the bridge, if that is the shape changer. We have passed it now.
I'm going to have to ask Alara for another sending.
Alright. This is worrisome. But thank you. I wouldn't have recalled that this criminal is out from the prison.
Right, I'll let you decide what you want to share with the others, but this is a very delicate situation.
It's gonna be tough.
Another reason for the imprisonment was because, frankly, we didn't want anyone to start coming up with the idea of blaming crimes and whatnot on something of a shape-shifting nature.
I see.
Cases are hard enough as they are without someone claiming about evil twins.
I see. It's the same as the doppelgangers then.
Whereas doppelgangers do not imitate perfectly.
I see. I wonder if Sony knows about it. She's a sensei after all.
We imprisoned it instead of expelling it because the senseis were going to have a fit if we did.
I see. Well, let me have a little thing on how I should tell the group.
Personally, I'd rather not mention it at all.
Alright.
I mean, how do you break the news of something exists that could be any one of us?
I don't know, like, what if it comes and it becomes one of us? It would be such a terrible situation. How do you tell from it and your friend? Does it know everything that it's trying to impersonate?
Well, as mercy killers, we've never exactly done extensive testing on this sort of thing. We're more concerned with the imprisonment.
I see. Well, we'll deal with it when we see it again, but... Alright, I think I know what to tell them.
Right. He takes Verity's hand and nods. It seems a lot of our mistakes are coming back to us. Let's hope this won't get worse than it is.
It just keeps popping up. But we'll deal with this. One at a time.
Alright. Heading back, Sayil asks Alara as he comes back up. So your friend, not Tia, found out, or was the one that gave you this lead?
Yeah. They pretty much managed to destroy... Hang on. Destroy the liaison's office. And Miss Maruska is very, very disappointed.
What was in there that was so important that it had to be destroyed?
Who knows?
Maybe you can talk to the lady again when things have a time to cool down. But have you learned anything else back there?
Mostly that whatever it is, the liaisons has a lot of information about where we're going, but really they don't seem to know as much as we do. For example, I tell him about the elemental. You remember the elemental that we ran away from? She didn't know about that and she just kept on writing.
Well, if she had known about something like that and not told us, I think I might have been a bit upset.
A little bit. But it seems that whatever information she was collating might have been... Maybe they were interested more in anarchy. You know, no information means no fighting back.
Has anyone else provided information?
No. The most we have for the rats anyway is with this one, and then I point to the nap rat again.
Of course.
Ooh.
Of course.
Biggest thunk.
Many thonk.
Okay.
Ginormous thonk.
Sony is not that long-lived, right?
What's her...
Sony?
She is. I'm not sure her age because I've never figured it out yet. She's old, but how old is Verity? Verity is still considered, okay, for elves, technically, she's considered to be around in her late 20s.
Oh yeah. Oh, she's Eladrin. Okay, she's long-lived enough.
Yeah.
Verity is very young.
If like Sony was like half elf, that might not be good enough for this. So.
Alright, yeah, Eladrin.
So Sony, I will try to filter this information through a Sony brain.
Oh.
Sony,
Would you like
remember at some point there was this wonderful celebration thing back at the Sensates, the Civic Fest Hall is the headquarters of the Sensates.
Uh-huh,
There was
uh-huh.
a wonderful celebration in which all doors were open to the public for like
Uh-huh.
and all expenses like paid for by the sensates.
Okay.
Because apparently there was this, you were not exactly sure what the moment was about, but it seemed that there was a special guest, and the highlight of the day was like meeting this special guest and talking to yourself literally.
Ooh, I would have been a part of that.
Like every sensei would be very happy to talk to an identical clone of themselves or such. And then
Exactly.
like the harmonium and some people showed up and then the party got pooped and then like it was shuffled away somewhere else.
Aw. Did Sony manage to talk with? Do you want to roll a percentage now
Would
to
you
see if
have?
she managed to talk? She would have wanted
A
so
roll
much
D
to talk with
100.
her own self. Just like, oh, someone exactly like me. Oh my god! Oh my god! Oh my god! Oh my god!
So is it just standing there and then each one lining up just to talk to themselves, like talking to a mirror?
Well, not exactly lining up because senseis aren't exactly orderly, but there's a room where like the guest
Take turns,
is, then
but
like people go in and come out, and then, like they don't wait in line; they do other things in the
But I
meantime.
guess it'll be in a room, like a private room, right?
Yeah.
I
you
see.
know, DM. I think like when she was like trying to go meet, I bet some of her friends would have been telling her like, "But Sony, you always talk to yourself in the mirror."
Yeah. Roll D100, Sony. Let's see how lucky you are.
Okay. Oops. Kocho! Probably just barely did not get it.
Oh, you were in the line when the harmonium and what else showed up. Oh,
Yes, big sad mood in her life. She probably became despaired and winter Sony at that time. She's gonna go to Nerif and talk to Nerif later because she's still thinking about this.
anyway, Verity, you're aware like you're not so sure about the details of this, but you remember at one point of time like the sensates were very cold towards the harmonium for a long while.
I see. For a long while.
Yeah.
And then
We
eventually they sort of
party
okay.
poopers. Party poopers.
The party, yeah, harmoniums are known for being party poopers, okay? We are the
Yeah.
popo, we are the poo poo. So, okay. But yeah, I mean, what Sayo says, after some thinking, right, he does say, well, I know where they are coming from. It can be anyone, so it's quite dangerous. So basically, it didn't come here long before it got caught.
And then, I mean, because it went like it ended up at the sensates. Like anything that happens at the sensates, you might as well shout it from the tallest rooftop.
So basically, it came here not long then the
It
police
it
crashed
was
in.
very public, so like people found out, and then the harmonium acted very quickly.
Okay. Well, basically, that poor thing got put into prison. He's like, hey, I'm gonna go to a party, meet new friends, and then got put into prison. Oh no. Poor guy. Or it, or whatever.
He did nothing wrong.
But,
So basically, does Sony know the name of the thing?
Nope.
Because it's her guilt that no sad. All right.
we don't know what it is.
Giving it a name is a bit pointless.
So it's just an entity of sorts that can take any shape.
That's why Sayo can't even give you the identification of the prisoner because like he's now like I'm not sure if it even had an identification.
So when they keep it in prison, it was just assuming random forms.
According to Sayo, he have been kept in solitary confinement.
Yeah, no, but like when they see him or caught it doesn't have a face. What was it?
When they caught it, it looked like one of the sensates.
And then when they put it in solitary confinement,
Sayo doesn't know. Like he's not in that to that level of detail.
Okay, I said okay. So Verity will say,
yeah. Presumably it would have looked like the jailer or whoever comes to give food or whatever. Yeah.
Okay, so just mirror whatever it interacts with.
Yeah.
Okay. So Verity returns and says, well,
That is a big mystery. Hopefully we can find out soon.
But you didn't show the details, right?
He's not going to tell you guys.
Okay.
If that's what you want to know off character. He's just saying,
oh, that's a big mystery. I think we should sleep on it. And we'll find out what the order of the cult of the Eternal Flame is planning. Sorry for disturbing you, Nark.
Well, all I can say is if I do find one copy of myself, I want to fight it.
Alright. Well, it does seem to have your strength. It will be interesting, I think. Everyone, let's head to bed.
Right.
I'll take the first watch.
Would want to wait. I want to wait for the Doomguards to go to sleep before I go and take a drink.
Nark seems to have gone back to meditation. Factol Pentar, like her meditation is so advanced that you can't tell whether she is doing that or not or whatever.
Okay, ignore that one.
Like the mountain could fall all around and she wouldn't budge.
Huh.
so
And-
she's also sitting there, meditating.
No, she's not. She's standing.
Oh,
Oh,
high level meditating.
wow. The most one that I want to go to sleep first is the Murkov.
If he sleeps, man. Mirko is like that. He's
Yeah, so I'm just like look at 5 seconds. Is he sleep yet? Did he sleep yet?
Yeah, seems to be sleeping again.
Okay, I'm gonna tap on Sony's shoulder. It's like I might need to take a bite. I might need to take a bite.
Okay, Sony.
Aria is also sleeping right now.
Yeah,
Wait,
so
Mark?
okay.
yeah, Verity
Aria.
will take care of Bergs, I suppose.
Oh, you didn't want to bite the Verity?
No.
Okay.
Sayo is a
No,
thing.
because I already debate about this. Well,
Sayo
even
is a thing.
yeah, also fire is a thing, but I debate already about this, whereby your HP is more higher than Verity's HP. So I in the end also decide your HP. So that's what I
Alright.
do. Okay, yeah.
Okay. DM. Sony is going to glance over to Nark. He's gone to sleep yet or meditating?
Meditating.
Okay.
I mean, for some
So-
of these weird people, meditating is the same as rest.
All right. So Sony's gonna turn back to Moment and says, "Well, okay. Do you want to do it over here?"
Chandra
Mm.
speaks up. No, ew.
Huh?
Don't do
there
it
something
out in the
wrong?
open.
Yeah. So I think we should go
It's
somewhere
alright.
else so that they don't like. Yeah.
Okay, I'll follow you, Moment. What do you want to do?
Just maybe go back a couple of clicks back. There.
Chandra goes over here.
You'd rather sit in the fire.
She sits on lava.
I mean, what she hears is like, shall we do it? And then like, Chandra goes like, no, don't do it out in the open.
Oh yeah, she didn't. She doesn't know that my interpretation
She
basically.
can hide behind Verity.
Do you want to do it?
Actually, now you say that, it actually sounds very wrong from other people's perspective.
Exactly.
Oh my god. Okay, so
She gives her hand to Moment to take it.
okay. There's nothing, no place to hide beside
Okay.
this.
Mental
Big
note, from now on, none of you are able to touch Chandra. She'll always maintain a distance beyond touching range.
Yeah, Verity is not looking that way. He's just happily looking over the lava, not knowing what's happening.
Yeah, actually, let's just go like few clicks back here.
Yeah, slow perception.
Nerf is sleeping.
Okay. Yeah.
Okay. So Sony tosses her hair
I
over.
see why Nerif and Verity both dumb perception. Alara, you're acutely aware of all of this.
Just to note, if something happens tonight, you'll be losing that point.
Uh-huh.
Okay.
Wait, if something happened tonight, and what?
If something happens tonight and you didn't get a full rest, this is 4 HP.
Yeah.
Max HP is deduct by 4. That's what it is.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Alara, roll your first watch.
Yeah, then Verity will take
Okay.
second watch.
DM. Sony wants to try to talk with Narc if possible, but she's gonna talk to Moment.
25.
This can be during the first watch.
I think it can be during the first watch.
Verity, roll your watch.
This is second watch because if Alara is taking first watch, Verity will switch to second.
Yes.
Okay. Lego -1 perception, yo. Oh, yeah, it's alright.
-1 didn't stop Sony. Any third or fourth watch, or never mind?
Rose will take third.
I will take last watch.
Do you want me to roll it now?
Yes, go ahead.
Where is my perception? Cannot find it. Yeah,
Perception
That is
is
that is Rose.
Yeah.
ooh. Okay, did you want to talk something to Moment?
Yeah, I want to talk to
Roll
Moment.
your perception.
While they're rolling perception, you might as well say it right now then.
Yeah, never mind. Let them roll.
Okay. Okay. So, who's doing any talking tonight?
Sony.
Who is? Nah, I don't think he can talk to anyone because no one's in the same watch. So,
So how when Moment after Moment bit into Sony because he mentioned like
both return.
yeah, like on the way back because like Moment says that if nothing happens, if she doesn't get a long rest, she loses 4 HP. She nonchalantly replies like, "Well, yeah, I hope nothing happens, but I don't want to go and talk with that other guy.
Hmm? What is it?
I don't want to talk with that other guy. I feel like, there's something interesting."
Yeah, I mean that one I points to Narc.
Yep.
Well, Well, he is
Yeah,
in.
Sony seems to have a type.
Yes, she likes the big, strong type, bulky guy.
Well, he seems to be meditating, darling. So, well, he is. Well, I do remember they said they like entropy. I'm not sure if waking them up considered that.
It's okay. I'm just gonna see whether he's gonna respond. If he
Okay.
doesn't, then I'll go to sleep.
Okay then. Well, just in case, I'm just gonna sit here and just hopefully you don't get in trouble.
You're such a sweetie. And she gives him a kiss on the cheek.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
But I'm still gonna sit here.
So Sonny will approach Narc. Wait, she's gonna see Narif. Narif has gone to sleep, right?
Yeah.
No, I think she's gonna go to Narif first. Narif. Narif. Poke, poke. I'm gonna go talk to that big guy.
I see.
The one who says he has never met us. Because
gives her a sleepy nod.
Because I think I had a big tongue.
What?
I think I had a big tongue.
Okay. Would you like me to
Remember?
be there?
No. It's just that if anything happens, I want to tell you that I'm sorry. But we'll be
I
fine for
do
sure.
believe you'll be fine, Sony.
Okay. So yes, she's gonna go off to Narc and sit near him. Does he do anything?
He remains as he is, by just growling. No, I don't have any twin brothers.
Yes. We heard that a few times already.
Hmm.
You don't seem to be very happy when we asked about it. But you know what? It kind of reminded me of this one time before. When you talk about twins, it always reminds me like, I wish I had a twin. I always wanted to talk to someone who looked like me.
Don't you sensates always do that anyway?
hmm I always do. I always talk to myself in the mirror, and
Be
everyone keeps
trying
making
someone
fun of
else.
me. No, that's okay. But don't you think it's very interesting to meet someone like you?
I already have.
Have you?
That's why I'm with this faction.
But they're not. Okay. But they're not very interesting though.
I would never be a sensate.
I see. Well, what do you like about this faction?
They don't waste time with talk.
Hmm. How long have you been with them?
Does the answer really matter?
Hmm. Maybe a little.
It doesn't matter to me.
Hmm. That is quite interesting. Because I would think that if you enjoyed being in the guild, you would probably realize like how long you've been in it. I mean, like, I feel like I've been in Sensic
Time is
forever.
useless when there's entropy.
But entropy is time. It's not making any sense.
Sensate, don't tell me about entropy.
Really? Why not? We cause chaos all the time. Like that time when we brought in someone to talk to ourselves.
Get to the point.
Oh, nothing. I was just remembering about this one time when we brought in someone so we could speak to ourselves. Kind of upset me that I almost got to meet him. But the harmoniums took him away. Nah, but things happen, I suppose.
Ask the harmoniums. I don't have anything to do with this.
Nah, they're party poopers. But yeah, that is all. I guess I should let you go to sleep. She tries to pat him on the head. Good night. And she leaves.
Momo was just watching there. So what did you talk about?
Nothing. He's such a big head.
Okay.
But at least he didn't seem to get too angry, so that's fine.
I suppose so. Get some rest.
Yeah, DM, can I just make an insight check, although it's slightly late? I wanted to make an insight check just now. Before she leaves, like when she was talking about we sense it cause chaos before, we brought in someone to talk to so we can talk to ourselves.
Okay. What are you looking to insight for?
to see whether he shows any recognition to the incident, like any like significant
Okay, roll
reaction.
your insight.
Shoot.
Okay, Sony, you're pretty sure he doesn't have recognition to the incident, but also your insight while talking to him and everything, it helps that you have spoken to his counterpart on the bridge, and maybe you've met people like this as well. But you get the impression of someone that's like constantly close to a boiling or bursting point. But go sit back and check.
I see. All right, it is good that Sony. I will say that that's why Sony took the cue to go off in a little moment. Well, it's good that he didn't blow up.
Also, what's Sony's passive perception?
Hang on, yeah. I think it's 16.
16.
Mhm.
Okay, close to him, like he has a whole bunch of elaborate tattoos all over his form. Some more tribal, some symbolic. You suspect some of them might be criminal as well, or at least the faded ones.
Criminal as in the illegal tattoos or tattoos branded on criminals?
As in tattoos of the sort that like less savory types might recognize each other with. These ones are faded and old.
Oh, so basically like gang tattoos. Okay. All right.
Okay, DM, I also have something I want to do, just in case. Before I go to bed, I'm going to take out my weapon, which is the giant crossbow. Which one was it again? Is it ebony? No, it's ivory. Ivory. I'm going to do the same thing and try to contact with my how do you pronounce it again? Patron. Is it patron?
Yeah, patron.
Yeah, it's patron, not Patreon.
Okay, patron. I'm going to contact my patron, but with my usual way, which is going to sleep and then just connecting the energy with the crossbow that I have, which is from her.
Okay. Connecting the energy of the what? Sorry?
My patron weapon, which is my ivory crossbow, heavy crossbow.
Right. So, okay. So, Mormon tries to commune. Patron. Your patron is the Raven Queen, right?
Yes.
Okay, you close your eyes, attune yourself to the crossbow and your patron, and as your senses and vision slip into the third realm and the third eye, you sense interference.
That is new. Never have that problem.
Interference from something or someone quite near you. Do you wish to open your eyes?
I immediately open my eyes.
Okay, you look and you find yourself looking at Factol Pentar. I'll say it's interference more in the way of like there is like a strong presence nearby that sort of like makes the connection a bit wonky. Like having a magnet next to your computer kind of thing.
Oof. Usually I do this with a long rest so that I can just immediately sleep in. But I do not want to sleep further away from the party. This is gonna get complicated. I'm trying to commune once again, and if I'll try to push in the interruption if possible. If can't, then
Okay.
I'm just gonna go to rest.
Make me a charisma check.
Okay. Checks or straight charisma
Yeah,
or
straight charisma because you're trying to bulldoze it.
okay, so straight charisma. Please. That's a 15.
I'm going to roll a d20 without telling you the modifier.
Mm-hmm.
Interesting. Okay. Can you describe how you try to force a connection through?
I'm trying to that my the whole entire curse from this realm's vampire is through eldritch magic, right? And since warlock channels eldritch energy a lot, I'm trying to force that energy through it, like try to pry open it to get through the other side, sort of
Okay.
way. Yeah.
What does your eldritch energy look like?
Well, it will be purple in color, claw, like beast. Tries to like pry open stuff.
Like a claw, is it?
Mm,
Purple claw.
a purple claw, yes. Like beast claw tries to pry open something.
Okay. You visualize a purple claw of eldritch energy prying through the veil to reach to your patron.
Mhm.
And as it tries to pry through the veil, you notice that it sticks its fingers in as the claws do, and like the ends start wearing away and falling to ash and disintegrating.
Mhm.
And you put more energy in to match the pace of the disintegration.
Mhm.
And as the veil finally parts, you get there's a single moment in which you imagine you're looking directly into the Factol's face, as if your eyes were open right in front of her. And then the vision passes, and you're back in the company of your patron.
Okay.
A
Okay.
solid black inky waste.
As again, I look up through to nothing because I assume I don't see anything when I first speak to her. Look up to nothing, and then I speak, Mistress. I come again to ask a question. This time, a very problematic individual, a person named Benifer from Order of the Eternal Flames. I'm trying to seek knowledge as if what is her and what is her purpose, her goal. And then I bow down and look down. Actually, kneel, not bow. Kneel.
There's a moment of silence in the void,
Mhm.
of a similar length to before, letting the echoes fade into the distance and letting shadows settle to a comfortable rhythm.
Mhm.
Before once more the image spreads out again, that of the volcano, twisting with tendrils, networks of energy and life, and fire and flame and other substances. The vision is the same as before, of something or someone falling to the volcano.
Wait, so it's the same image as
As last time, yes.
last time when I asked about the cult of the Eternal Flame, right? So
I think
meaning
last time
that
your question is about either the volcano or the phoenix or something,
no,
but
no, there was two image that were shown last time. Last time was the phoenix, which
Mhm.
is a different image about uh going into a flame, and the
Mhm.
second was eternal flame, something about three different people walking a path, but three walks differently. One goes normally, the second one seems to be hopping, the third one is frantic, very different.
Okay.
Sort of...
This one you get the second part of the image again, the one of the volcano.
Wait, so this is related to the phoenix then? Okay, I get it. Okay, thank you. And then I looked up and said, "Thank you, mistress. Thank you for clarifying." And then I uh asked one more question before leaving. Do you know Factor Pentar by any chance? And then I looked down again. Wait for answers.
Let's see. You asked that question, and
Yes.
those shadowy tendrils around you, the inky tendrils that form pictures
Mm-hmm.
and never quite words, twisting and convoluted,
Mm-hmm.
suddenly all sharpen simultaneously.
Mm-hmm.
And then instead of looking at a whole network of like veins and ink and tendrils, you're
Mhm.
suddenly looking at like a spike monument. This is a very strong response.
Oh, okay.
And
But
then the spikes, and then the images of the spikes like go still, and they all start crumbling and falling to dust, and before rejoining the whole inky pool, and that's the answer.
but I don't see anything out of the image that the tendrils was trying to form, right? Or like the spikes was
Probably
trying
this
to...
is the message itself.
Whew, that is way more cryptic than you usually give. Okay. Okay. Well, thank you, mistress. I'll be leaving you and sorry to bother you this time. And then I walk back to and try to go back to where I came from.
Okay, you find Factol Penta staring right in your direction.
I'm going to say sorry, but I need to talk to someone while passing her.
Did you learn what you needed to?
Mm.
It takes a moment for you to register that she just spoke.
Wait, she actually spoke normally and not like just one word at a time? Okay. Okay. So, and no, yeah, but I think I don't quite, what do you call it, like, don't quite get it with my low perception, like thinking that she was like very slow or like talk really little. I'm going to like, yes, mostly good information at least. Sorry to bother you, actually. And then I slowly walk back to where I came from. If she's not stopping me again, that is.
She's not.
Okay, so I'm just going to walk back.
Alright, turn. Okay, so that's moments part done. So we move on to the next. Okay, very good. Very good, Nerif, go.
Nerif, are you here?
Yes.
So like this is the part. Is anything happening during our watch?
Let's see. Watch number 2 is Verity.
Yeah. Because I wanted to speak to Nerif like as we pass to the next watch.
Okay, during your watch, at some point, Factol Penta just, from her standing position, her head suddenly changes direction, looking as if something is in the distance.
Verity looks at that and then he asks,
Did anything happen over there?
Watching.
Someone watching us, so you're watching them.
Yes.
Both of you are watching each other then?
Yes.
Are you going to find Jennifer?
Maybe.
See. Do you know about that creature that the sensates summoned?
No.
I see. The one that can take any form.
Enough.
I see.
You may continue to talk with Nerif if you wish.
Like she stopped responding, or can we?
Yes,
Can I
she
just
stopped
attempt?
responding.
Well, if she's going to Jennifer, that's all right. Nerif. Okay, Rarity. Yeah, you're awake, right, Nerif?
Yeah, I guess I wake up for a watch.
Okay. Well, Rarity will actually ask you a little away from the group for a bit.
Okay.
Let's just say somewhere away. Even though you guys are mostly sleeping, you know.
I don't think it's the sleeping people that Verity is worried about. Am I correct?
Yeah. Just like Verity will say,
Nerif, you are part of the sensates, aren't you?
That is accurate, he says.
Do you know about a shapeshifter?
Do I know about the shapeshifter?
First thought was like Verity saying that it's like, oh, the nine passive perception has finally noticed that Nerif is a sensate.
yes.
What do I know about the shapeshifter?
Let's see. Nerif is more up and about than Sony, so you would have gotten the same info as Sony.
Okay.
But has he talked to the guy?
But Nerif isn't a very social person, so I highly doubt it.
Oh, and he's human, so he. How long ago was this thing?
At least a decade or two. So okay, for Nerif, you have read about it more.
Okay.
I'm aware.
Well,
Why do you ask?
I suspect, and Sarah suspect that the other Narc that we saw on the bridge could possibly be that shapeshifter that escaped from the prison.
I see.
And I wonder if there's any way of, if we ever meet it and it became one of us, to differentiate from each other.
From what I know, this creature replicates memories as well, right?
Well, it seemed to be. You're not so sure about the memory part, but it seemed to be able to put out a convincing image of the other, like a convincing display of the other person.
Okay, so
But,
maybe like
but no one
surface.
has actually dissected it to know how the whole memory thing works out or whatever.
Okay.
I mean, the obvious theory is that it reads minds, but then, like, people are not sure about this.
Our understanding on the subject is not deep. You fear that the creature would come and impersonate us for nefarious reasons.
Well, from what I know, it didn't have malevolent intentions, but we never know what its real intention is. Like pretending to be Narc. What was its intention? And why is it in this plane? I just need to know if there's a way to find out. If we ever meet again, like find out if it's the shapeshifter or one of us. Do you know anything like that?
Unfortunately, I don't.
I see.
It's good to be aware of such things, but I think right now we have more pressing matters that demand our immediate attention. And I look toward the fiery mountain.
Well, I guess, like I said to Saya, we'll deal with it when it comes. Perhaps I'll speak to the others in the morning about this.
Indeed. If you have suspicions that what we met before was this shapeshifter,
We have
they
no
should be made
evidence,
aware.
but it seems like it. But yes, I'll just bring on my suspicion, even though there is no proof. I usually do not want to speak if I don't have evidence. But thank you for listening. I'll pass the watch to you.
Anytime.
And then
give
he
Verity
give
a
you a
nod.
little like bow politely, and then he goes to sleep.
Okay. Then I begin spell preparation and portent reading.
Okay, anyone else want to say or do anything before the night passes?
I'm done.
Nah, I think Rose won't be doing anything.
Oh. That's a crit, guys.
Yes, that's a crit.
Ooh, that's a crit.
That's a good.
Does your potion works as a crit as well if you do it?
Why, yes, it does.
Yes, it does.
Okay, give it to Verity so she can crit a smite.
Yes.
Or something else, like an important check.
Oh yeah.
I have something else for important checks now.
Oh?
Yes, yes. My level 5 spell is for important checks.
Oh.
Call lightning 20. No, actually, call lightning doesn't hit, right? Doesn't roll to hit, right? Call
No,
lightning.
it doesn't roll to hit.
It's a text.
Yeah, so it doesn't need the net 20 then.
Oh, you can give the net 20 to the enemy, that's fine.
Verity takes fire damage once again, net 20.
Fire damage is my pain. It's okay, I have protection from energy now. I will laugh while I still can. Man, I want to talk to Factor Penta, but the fact that she
Have you all
answered-
changed, like, updated your spells prepared today and all that?
Yeah, I mean, I'm keeping with this one. I think it's pretty good.
Okay.
There's not a lot of.
Alara, are you changing any spells prepared?
Nope.
Okay.
This is what it is.
There's something miraculous when the cleric has the correct stuff prepared and all that.
It happens once in very few times.
The thing is, I didn't know remove curse is gonna be useful. I was just gonna test.
Right?
Test.
It's like, considering how we all get lost so often, I'm like, maybe I should have locate creature.
Yeah, I think Verity always have that remove curse because you don't know, cursed weapon, cursed item.
Wait, does
Cursed
Sony
people?
Sony or Rosa needs to change spells? She doesn't,
No,
right?
They don't
They
have
don't.
fluid spell lists.
So they are like rangers, then they don't change spells.
Well, Rosa is literally a ranger.
Yes.
Yeah.
But Sony is something looks
Like
like,
a
a
bard.
ranger. Oh, but she doesn't change spells.
Alright, so guys, what we planning to do, guys? Vanifer,
Wait,
right?
Just allow the fire people to do their fire people thing.
Everyone has woken up in the morning, right?
Yes.
Yay!
Dawn comes.
Okay,
Yes.
so I
Nothing
wake up.
has attacked you over the night. Miraculous.
No,
Because Factor Penta is here.
everybody's afraid of
Nobody
Pentar.
Nobody tries to get close to her.
Yes.
Her
Also,
aura is
you guys,
aura is so strong that I need to pry through it to go to talk to my Patreon.
Yes. It's
Okay,
so scary.
Actually, you know what? Moment, give me an Arcana check.
Oh, that is really bad.
Oof. Do it.
I'm not a
Roll
I'm not a
high.
magic person.
You might roll net 1. I mean net
Yeah.
20.
Net one.
Actually, not that bad for
Not bad, yeah.
Yeah, okay.
Your understanding of the interference is that it would seem that Factol Penta pays homage to a different kind of patron.
Mhm.
Oh.
But that connection stops me. But
It's like you start praying to Jesus and then like you realize there's a worshiper Allah next to you or something like that.
well,
Oh.
that is. But usually that doesn't break the connection. Usually.
And like and then the Allah person has like some passive prayer thing on or whatever.
Oh my God. Okay. Well, okay, so
it's like your patron's nemesis or opposing, patron or something.
Well, it's not opposing or it'll feel worse, but like this is not a pleasant patron in general. Your arcana isn't high enough to tell you what patron is, but well, Doomguard, entropy stuff, like
assuming that it is something.
very few people get along with entropy stuff. Very few people get along with entropy stuff in general.
Yeah, that's true. Let's hope that's not a demon. Or devils, actually. Devils.
Devil is lawful. Demon is not.
Yeah, but lawful evil, so they still follow a general rule.
But you never know. Unless Verity tries something.
Okay, so but I do want to talk to Verity.
Okay, go ahead. Have your morning stuff.
Okay, after I wake up, I just pick my crossbow.
For plot convenience, Burks is still out cold.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so
Verity is cleaning up his no, he's just like doing stretch.
Okay, I'm picking up my weapon, putting back where I holding it, not to the void. I'm just holding it, and then go to Verity. Darling, can I speak to you for a moment?
Sure. What's going on?
I went ahead and go to speak to my God. Like I told you.
You mean the Raven Painter patron?
Yes. My patron. So, darling, remember we have this whole conversation about I go ask about her what is the eternal flame guys doing and what is the phoenix doing and that sort of audio. Remember that?
Yes, about the person jumping into the mountain and yes.
Apparently, for some odd reason, I cannot think of that name that I want to talk about. Brain.
You mean Jennifer?
Name. Yes, thank you. Jennifer. So okay,
Jennifer, not Witcher 3.
Jennifer. Okay. Apparently, Jennifer. When I ask about Jennifer, the image that comes to me is unexpected. I would thought it was supposed to be the eternal flame image, but in the end, it's not. It's the image of the phoenix, the image that I told you about. Someone jumped into the lava and someone in the phoenix.
Oh, wait. So they're related to the phoenix.
I am very afraid that this 24 hours might be something worse than controlling a demon.
Oh, that sounds terrible. You said the phoenix is like the heart of the mountain of sorts, right?
Supposedly, the one that she shows me was that one. I point to the mountain that the Valukat, the highest of the mountains, the volcanic mountain. So yeah.
So it's off the road from anyone, right?
Supposed to be, yes, but what is doing here though?
How long do you think we can take to get there? Can we do it within 24 hours?
Look to the road. I don't think it's possible to get there 24 hours unless we have a very strong teleportation of I don't know. No one. No, actually, I don't see a
At this
lot of.
point, Mirko turns around and says, "Well, we can all start moving right now."
Rarity will turn to Mirko and Factol Penta, and he'll ask Factol Penta,
Do you know where Jennifer is?
Factol Penta starts walking.
Do you want to follow her? Maybe she seems like she knows where she is.
I spoke to her last night. Seems like she's looking for Jennifer. I suppose we can follow them. I only hope that we can get there before the 24 hours.
I do not know if I want to say this, but apparently she is similar to me but different in a way.
Also, what?
Are you talking and walking, or just staying there while talking?
I'm staying there while she is walking away because I don't think Verity has walked yet. That's what I'm questioning.
Rarity will wake Arya up, and then he's going to write.
Oh,
again.
okay. I'm gonna try to make how would you say, get Berks up, but I don't think she's waking up.
Rarity will take Berks because he's unconscious, right?
Yeah, he is.
Okay.
Please look after him for me. I don't know what's happened to him.
Yes, I'm not sure. I'm very worried what happened to him.
Factol Penta continues moving with the others.
I'll put Berks and Verity. I can't have his token, so we just assume Berks is with Verity then.
Yes.
Verity will catch up, and then he will look around and say,
Sonny, you look a little bit different today. Are you alright?
Sony looks up quietly to Verity and says, "Yes, I'll be fine."
Okay.
Ooh.
Nerif, does this happen a lot?
Indeed, this is normal.
Alright. As long as she's alright.
I
Let's
look at
get on
when she says when Verity says that, I look at Sony. Did she change? Is she more colder or something?
She's
Scott, you put the appearance change there.
yeah. She has her skin is darker now, and her hair is like really brown, and it instead of tied up in like those buns that falls down, it is actually like two
Is this
twin
spring?
tails.
Is it
No,
spring?
this is brown color.
Check Discord, Alex. Moment, the description
But I
is all
don't see
there.
anything in Discord. Seriously, I don't see anything in Discord.
The chat.
No,
is
it's on the. I didn't put it on Discord.
It's in Discord chat.
It's
No,
in.
not where I can see.
Above Nerif.
No, it's in.
Armor.
It's not Discord. It's Roll20.
Oh, you said Discord. I was like, what?
I'm sorry.
Sorry. Yeah.
Alara, what do you mean a CAS or casual? Is it? Alara's walking casual.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Super
I,
cash.
I I read that as Alara's walking like a supercar.
What?
Oh, what?
I misread it. But yeah, so you see, I forgot to prepare her drawing, but yeah, she changed into Autumn Sony, which is a bit different.
Oh, okay.
Alright, so to inform all of you players, because you have chosen this particular course of action, it is unlikely that Factol Penta will wait for you to spend 10 minutes or any rituals of a teleportation stone or such.
Yeah, okay. So
I mean,
so you
fine
know.
by me.
Yeah.
I'm gonna pick up and start moving. Well, I only have like so little to pick up because I don't need anything much more.
That is fine.
I'm a vampire. I
What
eat.
happened to Chandra? Is Chandra following us, or is she going by her own
She's
path
going.
then?
I
No,
think
she's following, but well, I need
We
to
have a
put
distance,
appropriate distance away from Moment and so.
I
Okay,
think she
so
has-
there's a bit of meta knowledge, but Chandra is an Indian name,
Yep.
Yeah, kind of understand that.
so it's like what Moment and Sony are supposedly doing is a bit taboo.
But doesn't looks like an Indian.
I know, right? Wizards of the Coast, man.
Have you
Why
never
would
seen
What?
Imran Khan? He white
I
as
know.
fuck.
I know one
That
person
Abraham
named Chandra,
guy,
and
what
she's
is it?
like a white girl.
Yeah, I know, but like then I look at the planes. Then I look at the setting of Kala
The plane she
Jack,
comes.
and then like the people there are all perfectly like Indian color. So
Wait, so she is.
I don't know.
Let's imagine that she is Hindu, but she is not in
My
their.
theory is that when they first made Chandra, they didn't know her backstory and like her origin. Then later when it came in, like
Oh, they screwed up.
no, I don't know. Just like Dragon Age Origins, the Kunari didn't have horns, and then suddenly Dragon Age 2, and then like that.
Okay. So she should be more tanner.
Anyway, proceed.
Okay. Understand.
We proceed. Bergs is with Verity is carrying Bergs basically.
Okay. To be honest, I think I might call this an early session because like
Because there is combat afoot.
and like
Dun, dun, dun.
works being unconscious. But anyway, I'll just
Brooke
set
isn't
up
meant
the
to be
scene.
unconscious.
Yeah.
You continue. Oh well, Burke
yeah,
isn't even
true.
supposed to be here with you all.
Wait, guys, when you guys move, right?
Hmm?
Verity will actually tell you guys about the shapeshifter thing.
Oh, you actually
When-
talk about it.
When we're sufficiently far away from them.
Yeah, right. You want to talk with
How
Nox
far
before-
away from them do you want to be? Because
No, Verity is not staying far. It's just like while he's following up.
alright. Actually, you can move yourself around the map if you want to be, because I would like to know your distance from the Factol when things happen. Yay!
I'm going to be
Okay.
near to
I'll move
McCartney.
everyone first.
Okay.
Ignore the lava for now. Just move everyone together.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Okay, so now you can place yourself relative to wherever you want to be to them.
This
Oh,
is fine
so
for me.
left, right in general, up, down in general.
Yeah.
Actually okay behind. Yeah, this position should be nice. Where I placed. Oh, suddenly my voice is like trying to get sore. What the hell happened?
They'll be. I mean, Verity will be like here, so that Ara will be there, like so he can when he talks, you guys can hear.
Can I? I think I might probably want Sony to speak to Nara first before Verity talks.
Sure.
Sure.
Should we do that today?
Even if you
I
want.
want to be Alara.
Go for it. Lol.
So, she's after they've asked her about is she okay and all that, so she's going to talk to Narif quietly. Says that. So I went to talk to the big guy.
How did that go?
It was a bit odd. It wasn't much like what I was expecting. But I guess it might have been a bit too easy, you know? Because when I think back about it, if he was the shapeshifter that we brought in, and he's this close to the Factol would probably know. I mean, he is a Factol after all. I don't think these things would go past her so easily. You think?
The Factals are not unfallible, sorry, but I see your point.
Mm-hmm. Plus, when I spoke to him about it, he kind of got rather angry. I don't think he really remembers the incident, so I don't know. I could have read him wrong. I still feel a bit iffy about it. But he may or may not be. I'm gonna keep more watch on it.
As you like.
This is what she tells. And that is what she tells us. Oh no, I'm sorry. I should have spoken closer. Oh yeah, there is static actually. On me too.
Could be Kang.
No, I muted my mic when that happened.
Yeah.
It's all staticky.
Don't know where it's from. It's okay. All right. Yeah, that is what she says. So does Verity want to come over and talk to everyone?
Yeah, so he's like, okay, so you guys can be a bit like further here, I suppose. And then Bugs can be still on the unicorn. You guys can be around here, I hope. Be here. Gather around, guys.
Get around.
Alar can be here, like that.
No, she's good here.
Now
You
let's
sure?
gather around Verity. So Rose is going to come here. No. Nerif, do you want to come closer?
Sure. Poof.
And then Verity will like say to you as he's riding around with Bugs, he says, and he looks to Sile first, you know. He tells Sile,
I think it's best that everyone knows about this so that we're aware of the dangers or possible dangers.
You know them better than I do, Verity. Possibly better than I ever will.
All right.
and then he nods. He turns to you and while Ara is walking.
Well, you know about that other narc that we saw on the bridge. We suspect that it is one of the shapeshifter that Sensei summoned from whichever word that they found it.
Oh, that's a
Did,
lot of
did he
static.
like did he like glance towards when he said the sentence?
No, he didn't glance. He just says it as a fact thing.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yes, Sony perks up.
So this shapeshifter is supposedly be able to shapeshift to anyone, and very convincing. Not like doppelgangers. It is perfect shapeshifting. It might even believe to be that person is trying to impersonate. And I have to tell you that I have no way of telling if it ever meets us and becomes one of us. And we do not know how perfect it can mimic another's memories. Do you think we should find a contingency plan if that happens?
Sony will raise up a hand.
Yes.
I would like to apologize beforehand because I kind of know what you're talking about. It occurred to me as well last night.
Oh, so you know about the shapeshifter then?
Mm-hmm. It was a
You've
very
seen it.
big thing for us. You guys took him away.
Oh, I'm terribly sorry.
But
I wasn't there
yeah,
to witness that happening. I'm sorry that happened.
that is fine. But yes, I would like to apologize. I was a bit rash yesterday and I tried to speak to him. But he didn't seem to respond to the incident when I brought it up. He
So,
did feel mighty angry though.
well, if you get impersonated, you might be a little annoyed, I suppose. But do you know how this shapeshifter behaves or something? Have you seen it before?
I was in the line to watch it. The people who came out, they said that DM, I just want to make sure to confirm that because it is advertised as speaking to you, it also retains your memories and your what's that thing called? Personality, right? Because I assume what Sony would hear is that it's really like talking to yourself. Like they remember
But
certain
again,
stuff.
like as I said with Neri, all that people don't really know the
Yeah.
mechanism of it.
Yeah, but some people would have gotten to speak to him and would be like bragging, like, "Oh my god, it was so awesome! Like he was
Yeah.
totally like me."
Yeah.
Yeah, so that is what Sony here. She
So
says
basically,
like
they know what they know. Like it knows what they know as
yes,
well.
yeah, and it has same personality is what I assume. So
I
Sony would
see.
say like the people who came out, they said that it was really like speaking to themselves. It knew some stuff. and we're able to, like, it's like playing that mirror game where you say the same thing at the same time.
I see. So it can read minds
Mm-hmm.
while impersonating someone.
Well, I'm not sure how it does it. It just knows things.
Alright. Well, do you think we should have a safe word of sorts if something like this happened?
If it took over us now, it will probably know it.
I see. Is there no way of knowing?
It couldn't hurt to set one out.
Alright.
Mm-hmm.
What's this good safe word then? Anyone has any suggestion?
I like bananas.
You mean the phrase, or do you mean the banana as the safe word?
The
I think
banana.
she means both.
That's a really random word, darling, but I like that idea.
Thank you.
So I like bananas is the safe word then.
Okay, let me write it down.
I love that. I like bananas.
A banana or bananas with S?
Everyone, write down off character. Safe word is I like bananas.
So with an S.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
That is our safe word, guys.
That's why Momo is like, very random. I like it.
Right? Tima just turns her and says,
Well, if it's not safe, we're gonna have bananas.
I have another suggestion,
Oh.
though, if that will be okay.
Yeah, sure.
Besides the safe word. No offense, it's a very good safe word. Feel like if anything.
Banana. So the safe word is banana.
No,
I like
I like
bananas.
banana.
Bananas.
No,
It's
it's the
bananas.
phrase.
It's the
It's the
phrase
phrase.
I like
It's the phrase.
bananas. The phrase I like bananas.
Yeah. Tony actually suggested bananas, but Verity says like, well, I like bananas is good.
Where did this even come from?
Because Hannah's safe word with Kane
No,
is bananas.
Literally, Vitalnos does not have bananas.
No. Sony says it though.
Sony.
Pony.
Sony might have experienced it somewhere.
Okay, but
He
in the
goes
world of
play.
art, I don't think you've ever seen a banana tree. Those people from art.
Oh, they won't know what's a banana, right?
Yeah.
But, well, it's just a safe word. They don't need to know what it is.
Okay, fine.
What is that? Is that sexual? Should I be afraid? Rose is like, I don't want to go around saying weird things. Oh, don't worry. It's the fruit. It's
I
very
think Verity
delicious
has
and
eaten it before as well. Joe, man.
She
Okay, so
describes how a banana looks like.
She's a
And Rose goes like,
if,
I think I
if
want
you
to
want,
say this
if you want the show, you can actually ask Nerif if he knows what a banana is. He's a sensei as well.
Oh yeah. And
I'm
Nerif,
pretty
can
sure
show that.
Nerif knows what's a banana.
And just use like a minor image to just show them if they want to know. But okay, darling. So my other suggestion is let's hope it is not someone that is a spellcaster that was doing this because what I'm thinking is you remember actually no. I remember there's a spell that can locate creature. Assuming
yes.
assuming that someone you have, but I don't know. Assuming that some of you have, maybe Nerif have. He found magic weapons before. Anyway, so maybe that works with us as well if we are being mimicked by something else.
Do you want to keep
It's an
something in our
interesting
body?
I do
experiment.
believe that if the shapeshifter were here,
Mm-hmm.
the locate creature would.
Separate?
No,
No,
no.
it would not.
Would it being both?
The creature is said to have near infallible powers of replication. If a simple spell like that would be able to determine it, I doubt it would have been such a big deal.
That's true. Well, that is just a suggestion.
But it is
Then-
an interesting suggestion. I will keep that, and we can try it if that ever happens.
Okay. Let's hope it doesn't break
Tony-
someone's mind.
Thank
If
you
there's
for the idea. That was very Good.
Oh, no problem. You're welcome, darling.
Sonya's gonna speak up again.
Mhm.
She says, "Speaking of spellcasters," she points to Birch.
Can we check? Can Verity check if he's like fully healthy, or he's still very hurt?
Check on who?
Burks.
Birch.
Is he back to
He's fine.
healthy, or still
Yeah.
very hurt?
He's fine.
So,
He's
He's
fine.
just under plot unconsciousness right now because I
Yeah.
don't want to deal with people talking to him.
He's
Okay.
not.
so
He's not meant
He'll
So,
be
yeah, that's what-
awake.
that's what I was thinking. Like, why are you guys trying to wake him up? The DM doesn't want to.
Yeah.
But Sonya's gonna say, "No, he doesn't know the password."
Yeah, we will tell him when he wakes up.
Okay. So meanwhile, you all proceed on, and I forgot I haven't done this thing for a while. Weather.
Oh, weather.
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 What is this weather? Day number 11. This is, guys. Day number 11.
Actually, we have very, very like busy schedule with in this world of D&D.
You-
Like every
To
day
be
we are
honest,
doing
this is
something
very
multiple.
relaxing. This is very relaxing compared to Inheritance.
Oh, yeah. This is very. We did the entire arc in 7 days, guys. Anyway,
Today's weather is.
weather is.
It seems that whenever you move or step around, like a lot of like the volcanic dust seems to fly up into the air where you go and all that, and provoke bouts of sneezing and coughing from
Ooh.
Oh, remember those sick masks that we
who
got?
has those masks.
I wearing it. Well, I have it. I don't think I'm wearing it for a very long time. Actually, I should wear it right now.
Yeah, didn't we go buy them specifically for this occasion?
We need to wait for it to be made.
Oh, they're not ready yet.
I don't think we have paid for it to be made yet.
Yeah, no one made anything.
Yeah, no
No.
one made any order.
We didn't make it because it was a specially crafted thing.
Yep.
I see.
And
And you have
if
to
we,
leave the sample there.
Yeah, we need to leave the sample and we can't.
Well, either way, you may improvise stuff and all that, but people the necklace of adaptation are immune to this. People with the mask are immune to this. So what the rest of you doing?
I will put on the goggles so that it protects my eyes, and then I will make.
Oh no, it doesn't hinder vision at all, but it gets inhaled very easily.
Yeah, but I still don't want it to go into my eyes. And then I make one of those, like bandit scarves, that they wear.
Yeah, I do the same thing. But I cover my bandit scarf with water.
Bandit scarf.
Remember someone suggested a water bubble head? Did that ever?
Huh?
Didn't someone suggest to use control water and just make a bubble head?
But that's not for long term.
Yeah, and that's only for her.
Oh, okay.
Also, are we still traveling north where he looks at the compass?
The compass, the compass seems to be indicating north, but every now and then the compass points strongly at Factol Penta.
Huh.
Wow.
Okay, but generally we are going north, not northwest anymore.
Yeah.
But going north, and
also the distant volcano seems to be getting nearer as you move. But before we go into that, it's like, okay, who bandit scarves is what, Nerif and Alara. Who else is doing whatever protections?
Moment is gonna use his mask.
I don't think Rose is gonna use. Can she raise up her cloak to cover like half the face?
Verity and puts up some sacks.
Okay, I will say this: people who have their mouths and all that covered may suffer issues with spells with verbal components.
Okay.
Okay.
Please take note.
Wait,
Okay.
does that mean me as well? Even though I don't usually
Because
use
your
verbal.
mask fits over your thing comfortably, but the people with the scarves with
Oh.
improvise, they have to like cover it like the heck up to not get dust in.
Improvise cover will hinder verbal component.
Okay, so that's Nerif Alara, Moment in Verity. What's Rose and Sony doing for this?
I have
Rose is
one spell
gonna
that doesn't have a verbal component.
Rose is gonna try to cover her nose with her cloak. Basically, like she's going to like untie her cloak and tie it like over her nose.
Also similar to
Like,
that.
yeah, it's her eyes that's like not covered or so.
Okay, Rose.
Tony
Yeah.
Tony has has her like scarf thing, like long scarf thing that is
Okay, so also scarf.
no, it's semi-transparent. It's like sheer, yeah. The word is sheer. So she's gonna wrap it around her head a few times.
It's a similar concept, the whole like
Yeah.
improvised
Mhm.
stuff. Right,
Yeah.
so that leaves Burps. Anyone wants to put anything over him or just
Sack
he'll fix sack?
with 2 eye holes.
Okay, so similar.
Oh my god.
The sack
Verity
again.
doesn't know anything else to do. He's like, he looks at Cyrus like, I suppose I can improvise something. And he goes and makes this sack and poke 2 holes, eye holes. Put it on his perks. What do you think of it?
Sayo says, well, he's not talking, that's good.
Alright. Yeah, he's supposed to be our guide, but we'll wait for him to get up.
Well, it doesn't seem that he's the guide right now, given who we're following.
That's true. I wonder where she'll lead us.
Meanwhile, from the Doomguard side, Merkel, let's see, what does Merkel do about it? Oh, he sort of ties his long bearded braid around and makes a scarf out of it.
Nice. It's a beard scarf.
Yeah. Nark starts unbuckling his belt, but
Oh,
then
God.
Merkel gives him Merkel gives him a little like cloth that seems like it was a flag before to use it instead. Though Penta doesn't seem bothered by this.
Okay.
And so they continue on. But so for the most part when Merkel is talking, it's like
Oh no. Mako the best man. Yep. Anything else?
Yeah. Okay, you all proceed on further. And then in the middle of this weather, 1 hour later, you all come across another wall of ash and soot and cinders.
It's her.
Yes. And sure enough, good morning, everyone. There you are. Really, is 24 hours too much to ask for? Must we really do this? Must I haven't even had breakfast yet.
What are you doing with the phoenix?
Phoenix? Who said anything about a phoenix? Anyway, just to let you know, I would really appreciate you could reconsider this whole thing and just wait a bit.
Can I do an insight check on her phoenix reaction?
No point, because it's a suit thing. It could possibly be like it's like a projection made of ash and soot and cinder. It's entirely possible that Venifer might not even look like this in the end.
So it's just like whatever she thinks she wants to look like.
Well, I mean, if you could project an illusion yourself, obviously you remove all the wrinkles and make yourself look a few years younger. Why? Because why not?
Okay.
Fair.
Fair. All right. Okay, which was she asking again?
She's asking you all to reconsider what you're doing. Any responses?
What is Factol Penta's response?
Factol Penta continues walking forward.
Towards the ash wall?
Yes.
If
Tony
you're not
puts up
doing
her blue.
anything dangerous, why would you want to stop us from coming along and have a look?
Excuse me. I don't walk into your house and ask you and demand to see what you're doing in your bathroom or your projects.
Is this your house? Is this your plane?
Same principle. We did a whole lot of preparation and everything. It's just really, really rude, you know. Crash party without being invited and all that. Anyway, I can see this isn't really working out, so I think... Oh yes, scones with tea would be lovely, thank you. Oh wait, they're burnt again. Oh, never mind. Right. Anyone else have anything to say?
I awkwardly look at the other members of the party.
I would like you to reconsider to let us pass as well. We will not hinder you if you let us pass and see anyone.
But you said the magic word. You want to see everything, you want to do everything, you want to ask questions. Oh, how I envy this woman. She motions a hand at Factol Penta. She never has to answer any questions. How does she do it? Is it just a complete lack of charisma and personality, so no one wants to talk to her? Maybe I should try that someday.
Well, I do find you very charismatic.
Very.
Oh, look, she's doing that again. Factol Penta is reaching out to the wall. Does anyone want to do anything? Last round of chances to do anything.
Nope, I'm gonna shrug and then pull out my...
Verity will stop Factol Penta.
How?
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 You can try.
He
How?
will.
I'm not even trying to
How
stop
far
her.
away is Factol Penta? at this
How
stage?
far away is he?
I mean, the distance is still as relatively shown.
Then he can't.
I mean, you can move at... I mean, you have a turn.
I don't think he can reach. I think he can actually.
You can just move over and then...
Well, Verity will just move over and put his hand in front of the ash.
Okay, move Verity.
Oh no, you're carrying this unconscious word. No.
Let me see. It's just Verity. I suppose.
You
Would
do
you
that,
rather
Factol
be
Penta
employed as a
pauses and
creepy
something
clown that juggles?
Do you oppose us?
No, we need to find more information before you do any rash decisions.
Do you oppose us?
Give us some time. If you know what they are doing, let me know. If not, I want to speak to Vannifer.
You think they will tell you?
I will have to try. If you know, you let me know. If you do not, then I have to speak to Vannifer until I
Make
find
a
out.
persuasion check.
Ah, shit. Let's go! 24!
I will make a counter check to see how Factol Penta wears up against it. I'm not giving the plus modifier.
Hope it's not a plus 11.
You have to the count of 10 steps back. Alright, everyone, you have one round of technically initiative to do talky things or whatever.
Okay, guys, brain moment.
No.
Quickly, brain moment. Big
I
brain
just
moment.
want to get to this Vannifer person. She's irritating.
Yeah, let the Factol...
Yeah.
I just want to
Let
stop
the
what...
Factol deal with it.
Yeah.
No, we need.
Let it
I
happen.
want to find out what they are doing there.
We know what they're doing.
How?
Causing problems.
There is no way for us to find out.
I mean, she is. You can talk to her. I know Vanessa
Okay.
can be talked to.
She is really a wall of ash.
Yeah.
Yeah, but she is a character that can be talked to, not like this Factol Penta. And we don't know
But-
what the hell she is up to also, Factol
But
Penta.
even though we
Alright.
talk to her, right, she still not let us in within these 24 hours because the group, the Doomguard groups, went in and tried to do entropy stuff, and they do not want that to happen to them while they are doing their preparation of these 24 hours. That's why.
Yes, it's
Okay.
either we
even-
side with the Doom Guards or we side with the Fire People.
Yeah,
Later,
even if
you go in, you find like a birthday party celebration that has been disrupted.
Yeah, so
The
you know,
child cries, the phoenix rises, everyone dies.
Can
Nah.
Sony do something?
Yeah, everyone. I'm not going by initiative order or anything. Each person can try and do something.
Okay. Can I tell
So-
how thick the ash wall is?
It's as good as one of those wall of X spells. It's really
Okay.
thick. I'll say it's at least 5 foot thick.
Okay.
oh, those wall spells, like 5-foot wall spells.
That is very thick.
And it's very tall and all that, and just like conveniently not able to look over or whatever.
I see.
what is
What is Sony doing?
planning to do? Because I also need to ask the question. But Sony can go first.
Sony is going to. Okay, I changed my mind. She's gonna walk forward closer
Okay, move.
towards Verity. She's gonna say, Verity, it'll be a lot faster if we talk to the real thing. And then she's gonna take out her bow and she's gonna shoot at it.
Shoot at the image.
Lol.
Okay, Sony, you hit it because you can't miss a freaking wall
Yes.
protection.
Basically, she's telling Verity like, we better talk to the actual thing. Delaying it here is not gonna help. Let's just
All
go
right,
there.
if you're saying, then Verity will say something to Vanessa.
Yeah.
Yes.
Going to say,
I tried to stop the Penta to get to you, and I tried my best. You cannot stop her from coming to you. It is best that you let us know what you are doing before she comes. Her arrow will not be pretty.
Well, she's coming. Then I suppose I have to do all the preparations then.
We'll see.
And that was rude. And that's when Factol Penta reaches out to the wall again, seeing things going nowhere. But this time the wall collapses forward. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I mean, Sayil is with Verity, obviously. So, everyone except Nerif and Moment and Chandra give me a dexterity saving throw.
Rose as well?
Yes.
Okay.
Oh, wait, yes. Rose and Sony as well.
20.
11.
First is
Fine.
Sony.
20.
I bet Sony gets smashed. Where is it? Dexterity, is it?
Yes.
Can I do acrobatics?
No, dexterity saving throw.
Oh, wait, save, sorry. Oh, that's fine.
Okay.
So bad. Hang on.
You
Next
get
is
a
Rose.
+5.
Oh, do I? Am I close enough?
You're inside the aura.
Okay. The Rose. Oh, Rose save.
Rose.
Okay. Is that everyone? One.
Rose. Oh, Burks!
Does Aria have safe Burks? Like, how do I help with Burks?
Burks is fine. I'll say because he has whatever plot fire resistance thingy.
Okay.
Not the first time he's been buried by ash and all that.
All right.
Arya has to save as well.
Okay. Let me have a look. Is it a fire thing or an ash thing?
It's an ash thing.
12.
Okay. So, everyone passes except Arya and Alara. 16
Alara got 16.
does not pass.
Oh.
But this is Venifer.
See, she's trying to kill us. The faster we get to her, the better.
I tried. I think Bertie will stop trying now.
Yes.
No,
Like
I
with
feel
this, either we let them do their thing or we fight them. There's no
Yeah, I
Yeah,
mean,
there's
this is
no-
Bertie's
yeah,
last
there's no
attempt,
middle.
okay? Because previous night is the first attempt with Jennifer.
No, but you're
Then-
asking what you're doing. That's not something people need to answer.
Yeah. But he's trying. That's what he does.
no. Look at it this way, right? If you talk to her now, she gets more time, which is what you want, and she'll dilly-dally giving you stupid answers for a while.
Okay.
Yes.
Those who failed take 30 fire damage,
Oof.
and those who passed take 15. As the wall ash collapses down and spreading up. And you see some favorite people appear again, but I'm going to put them on the mini-map next time. And this is where I pause the session for today.
Alright.
We'll
Can
start
Verity
with
heal up
initiative next
Arya?
session. We'll start with initiative next session.
Okay.
So good night, everyone. Thanks for the session.
Thanks for playing.
Thank you, Michael.
Night.
Thank you, everyone, for playing together.
Bye, and see you next week.
Bye.
Bye bye.